I gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep pushing. We pushing, pushing. We gon' keep pushing.
Good afternoon, America. Yours truly here. Just leaving the gym. I had the pleasure of what's this guy doing here? You gotta be careful in these streets, people. Some people really don't know how to drive. But for those of us that do, use caution, because the road can be unforgiving. I've been in a few car wrecks myself, and you know what? It hurts every time. But that's not the reason that that's not the message I was trying to bring to you anyway. Today's message was that I'm leaving the gym, and today I had the pleasure of running into one of my old friends from high school, and we just, catching up, working out, talking trash, and it was a good time. Like, you have to be able to stay in touch with those old friends that you're never going to be able to duplicate the kinds of experiences that you were fortunate enough to have with them. And it's just so interesting how I think we were in there for 2.5 hours. Today was a quick day. 2.5 hours. We did cardio. We did our lifting. Speaking of old friends, here's another one. Let me go check my boy out. But I was saying how amazing it felt to be regressed. You know what I mean? It was just like a trip back into time. You can have some of the best feelings in the world without the use of drugs and, abusing your mind or your body. Sometimes you just need good people around you. So you gotta evaluate the kind of people that are in your circle, because only a few of them are good. Some of them are just there killing time, and you'll know who they are. And it's up to you whether or not you're gonna make the necessary adjustments. So now that you're forewarned, consider yourself forewarned. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. So now that you have this knowledge, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do. I see my very old good friend, the Prince, out here. I'm going to go say hello to him. And I hope y'all find the ones that always left positive influences in your life. Maya Angelou said, we don't always remember what someone did, but we will always remember. I'm sure I'm destroying it, but it was to the effect of, you won't always remember the things that people do, but you will always remember the way that person made you feel. So think about that. Food for thought. You know what I mean? Go pick up a Maya Angelou book. Go do some reading. Turn the TV off. Read a book. A lot of powerful writers. A lot of informative books. If you want to hide the knowledge and the power, you put it in a book. Well, you want that knowledge. You want that power. Read a book. I am courage against incredible negativity, and I'll be that good friend to you. So make sure to be that good friend to someone else. Of course, they have to deserve it, because you can't just allow anyone to have you. They have to deserve you. And if you read enough of these good books that I'm telling you about, some of the scriptures that some of the writings of Maya will let you know what a good person is, what it is to be good to yourself. You know what I mean? So, really look inside and know who you are, so you can readily recognize who someone else is, and whether or not that person is going to be a positive influence in your life. A good book, speaking of books, fudge, what was the name of that? I read it a long time ago. I think it was called Yesterday I Cried. A lot of guys thought it was a chick book. Dealt with a lot of feminine issues, yes. And I think both men and women need to read that book, because you can see the perspective of a torn woman through the progressions of her life. And I think maybe a lot of women today can probably still identify with the main character in this story. So, go to your local library, or I know Kindle will let you have it like that. So, do some reading. Leave a comment about any good books you might be able to suggest. Alright, take care.
I know sometimes, baby girl, the future seem hopeless. You gotta keep pushing, you gotta stay focused. You ain't gotta take your clothes off to get noticed. Take it from a real man, baby, I know this. Keep your clothes on, stop trying to look hoish. Presentation's everything, don't give the wrong assumptions. With the wrong assumptions, that'll bring you bad attention. From the suckers on the streets with the bad intentions, you gotta slow down, make better decisions. Don't put your faith in the man, be independent. Keep your head out of the streets, up in the books. Get your education, you gotta be persistent. You gotta keep persistent.